Hi, I'm FireReed79, and thank you for joining me for this message. I have a very special message this evening that I would like to put out. Um, this message came to me today. I was thinking, and I was reflecting upon a time, the thought just popped in my mind, and I was reflecting upon a statement that was made to me probably about a year ago. And this person said to me, "Oh, I didn't know you had a voice." And right then and there, immediately, I felt some type of way. I felt a little embarrassed because it was said in front of a few other people. And I felt a little put down by that. And on the inside, excuse my language, I wanted to say, yes, I have a voice, and you're about to hear my fucking voice. But I chose not to, and I'm glad that I chose not to. So, with that, the message came to me: find your voice and speak up. That's the first message that came to me. The second message that came to me was from darkness to light. From darkness to light. After I thought about that, from darkness to light, the story came to me. And, whether you read the Bible or not, or whether you believe or not, there's a story in the Bible that stood out to me. The story of a woman. And she was found guilty of the crime of adultery. And at one point in the Old Testament, it was a sin. So in this town, her sin became very public. And during that time, in biblical times, people were stoned because of their crime or sin. Okay. So this woman was taken in front of the town. She was brought into the middle of town. And although she had committed this crime or sin, at that time, when she committed that sin, I'm sure she didn't think to herself, this is a sin. She just fed into her lust and her desires. However, that brought her into the place of punishment. So she was brought into the town, and lots of people were circling her. They were yelling all sorts of derogatory things to her. I'm sure the words felt like stones hitting her body. To hear those things being said to her, the public humiliation, the embarrassment of what she had done. Well, Jesus was in that town, and Jesus came upon the crowd of people with this woman in the middle, I'm sure crouching down with fear, trying to protect her body because she knew what was coming for her. And Jesus stopped the crowd, and he spoke, and he said, if you are out without sin, cast the first stone. You know what happened? No one could cast that stone because no one was able to say that I am without sin. No one. So it came to me, I said, you know what? None of us on this earth are perfect. We all make mistakes. Some mistakes deserve certain punishments, yes, right? But it made me also think, I said to myself, God or divine, or whatever you want to refer to God as, is perfect. Jesus is perfect. Jesus is perfect, was perfect, and was sent into an imperfect world to die for our sins. That's what Jesus' mission, sole mission, was during his lifetime here on this earth. Okay? Then I came across an oracle card today, and this card, I saw this earlier before this message came to me, and the message on the card said, I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. And I was able to align it with this woman from the story from the Bible that I just told. And, you know, once the crowd was stopped from stoning this woman, Jesus spoke to the woman freely, told her she was free, sin no more. And the woman left and sinned no more. But I'm sure the shame of the public embarrassment and humiliation probably stayed with her for quite some time. But Jesus told her she was free. And I'm saying that to let anyone know that no man, woman, or child on this earth can condemn you, tell you what you are not, what you will be, or what you will not be. That's according to their mind. That has nothing to do with God's plan for you. I have seen transformations in people that I know. I'm trying to transform myself from darkness to light. With that said, we all have dark, we have light, good and bad. It's what we choose to portray. It's what we choose to portray. It can also be what we truly are. So I'm putting this message out there for anyone that may feel as though guilty for something they may have done years ago, yesterday, today. I just want to tell you that you're not here to be stoned. You're not here to be humiliated. I don't know who that message was for, but it came to me today. And I can also resonate with that message as well. I'm not perfect. I heard a very popular inspirational speaker say once, if I expose myself, who else can expose me? So in other words, if I tell the truth about myself, who else can tell the truth about me? Right? It makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense to me. And some of you may be having very vivid dreams right now. And I've been having like some vivid dreams coming from sources that I thought maybe they were coming from specific people. But I thought about it and I prayed about it and I meditated about it. And I said, you know what? Those messages are not coming directly from those sources. Those are implants. Implants. I have heard the term implants before, but I did not understand it until today. I realized that implants can come from dark entities in the form of people and sources. Those implants come to us because we may have had a negative interaction with someone in the past or present, okay? And these entities will attach to that and send messages as if it's coming from the source that you think it's coming from, but it's not. And you know what happens why these implants come to us? It's to turn us. It's to turn us against them, to turn us against another person so that we feel animosity, hatred, resentment, anger, jealousy, envy. I'm jealous. I'm envious at times. Who isn't? I'm going to be honest. That's the truth of me. That's the truth of me. If I can't face the truth of me, how can I heal? How can I heal? Find your voice and speak up. Even if someone told you that you don't have a voice, you're not worth anything. Who wants to hear that? No one cares. What are you talking about? You sound crazy. There's a reason why you sound crazy to others. It's because you're receiving divine messages that are meant to be spoken. Let those hear, hear. Let those see, see. And we are all on our own timeline. We are all on different paths, different journeys in life. No one can tell you what your path is going to be. That is not for them to decide. That is for God to decide, or whatever higher power you believe in. Even if you just believe in yourself. Even if you just believe in yourself. And, those things really were heavy on me today as I went through my day. And I said, well, should I share it or should I not? And it was pressing hard upon me, and I came to the conclusion, just share it. Just share it. There may be someone who needs to hear it. Like I said, no one is perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are implants. Sometimes negative thoughts will continue to ruminate, meaning just continuing to cycle in your mind over and over and over again. And, sometimes people will laugh, oh, I have OCD, and they make a joke of it. OCD is a real thing. It's a real thing. There are different forms of OCD. There's the form that we think of when you think of someone constantly washing their hands constantly. Okay, that's one form of it, where people perform rituals, okay? Another form is called pure O, which means just constant ruminating thoughts. Your mind just hangs on to one thought, and it just continues to ruminate through your head continuously to the point of exhaustion, really. It can cause depression, anger, resentment. And a lot of times with OCD, it latches onto the thing that you are most against, okay? And it'll just latch onto that, and it'll just keep repeating itself. And I'm saying that, and I'm speaking on that because I don't know why this is coming in as well, and I need to say it. But a lot of times we like to judge on people when they have mental illness. Oh, it's something wrong with them. Stay away from them. Oh, they're crazy. Oh, they're demonic. Oh, they're going to do something to me. Yes, it does happen. Yes. Things happen whether someone's mentally ill or whether they're not mentally ill. Sometimes people have moments of temporary insanity. Some people have been triggered so much throughout their life and have been through so much trauma that they can have an onset of mental illness, PTSD. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just feeling like I need to speak on this. I really hate to hear people bash others that have mental illness. I really hate to hear that, because what if that was you? What if that was me in their shoes? To be outcasted. No one says, please give me mental illness. I've never heard anyone say that, ever. So, that's just my opinion. I really try to understand people that are struggling with mental health issues. Like I said, danger can happen in any form, any shape. It does not have to mean that someone has a mental illness because of something negative. It does not. It really does not. And like I said, I don't like to hear bashing on people with mental illnesses. It just really strikes deep into my heart. And I just felt like I needed to put that out there. We all struggle at times. No one's life is perfect. My life isn't perfect. I'm sure your life isn't perfect. But we do like to portray the best to everyone. We like to have a picture perfect life for everyone to see. And that's just not true. And it also takes a lot of bravery to come out into the world and be who you truly are. I've been told a lot of negative things about myself. I've been told, well, nobody likes you. Nobody wants to be around you. And I've really taken those things to heart. But over time, especially recent times, I'm coming to accept myself for who I am, from darkness to light. And I realize that the reasoning behind me not fitting in with a lot of people is because I think differently. I see things differently. I don't see things the way that everybody else sees it. Just like I spoke of the community in the Bible, everyone saw the same way. If someone commits a sin or specific crimes, this is how they should be treated. This is how it should be done, and everyone agrees. I think differently. Jesus thought differently. Jesus came here to save. His word says Jesus came to save, not to condemn. How many people were transformed in the Bible? How many prophets have transformed? You can read the stories. If you don't know the prophets, if you're interested, you can search it. Prophets that God used in the Bible, He used them to show that He has unconditional forgiving love for all of us. All of us. Even the outcasted. Even the black sheep. Even the ones that are in cliques. God loves us all. He loves us all. And that's the truth of it. That's the heart of it. So, like I said, I'm not a perfect being. And I'm on my journey. You're on your journey. I cannot tell you what you should do in your journey and what you're going to have and what you're not going to have, because I don't know that. I don't know what you're going to have and what you're not going to have. I don't make that decision. I don't have that type of power. No one has that type of power walking on their two legs on this earth. No one. So that's just what I wanted to say in this video. And I hope that, this message could be of use for someone. And I just wanted to share that with you. And just want to say I appreciate you if you were able to view this. And I'm going to stop here, and I will see you in my next video.